Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Akash Divya, aka Akash Batista, and you are watching this video on Badass Developer Club. So, in this video today, we're gonna learn the most efficient way to use an icon which is scalable, which do not loses its property when you scale it or you change its color, and let's first talk about the SVG. We generally are used to use SVG. So the thing is that the Flutter do not officially provides any plugin that can render SVG just like a PNG or JPG. So, but there are also some third-party plugins available on internet to use SVG on your app. But the problem with all these third-party plugins is that they are not that efficient. So, as we all know that you are only as strong as your weakest link, which means that if your third-party plugin which you used is not efficient, your app turns out to be not efficient as well. So, we are here to write codes and create apps. We are perfectionists, so we are here to do things in the most efficient way possible. So if we can't use SVG in Flutter, what else can we do? The thing is that if we use a raster image like a JPG or a PNG, it loses its quality when you try to change its shape or you scale it up. So, and also if you have to do some action like you click on it and the eye color of the icon changes, so you have to create multiple icons with different colors, and you have to write long codes which are not that efficient. So how can we do that? We can use some font icons. So in this video, I'm going to cover every single thing. First of all, let's see what we are going to build today. So for this tutorial, I have designed this UI especially for this video. So here, let's see, there is this one icon for search bar. There is one icon for the dumbbell, one icon for the axe, one icon for the punching bag, one icon for the football, and there is this one shape, this X shape. So all other components are just basic simple components. This is just a background image with a black color overlay, and this is just a custom app bar. And main thing is these icons here and one icon here. So how can we create such icons compatible with our Flutter so that they can be scalable, do not lose quality, and you can easily edit them? So let's jump into it. So first of all, this is our code here. This is our main.dart file. Here I have created my settings and default themes. And here I have given a home page. Here in the home page, I have several icons set. So first of all, right now with all these codes, right now, our app looks just like this. So here, if you compare it with this design here, you can see that we have to put this X shape SVG or X shape here in this translucent white container. And there are four different icons. We're gonna put them in these four containers in place of these four containers. So how can we do that? First of all, we need to create such icons. So first of all, we have to have these SVGs, which we can use for our icons like the axe, dumbbell, football, punching bag, search, and this X shape which I was talking about, which was here. So first of all, we have to convert these SVGs into fonts. How can we do that? There are several websites on the internet, but I like the most is this one, fontello.com. So all you have to do is open fontello.com, and here you can see there are lots of icons here. already available, but we have to work on our own icons. So all we have to do is select all these icons or SVGs and drag them here into the Fontello's website, and it's going to show some error. Forget about it. And here are our icons which we have uploaded. So we have to click on every single icon we have uploaded, and we have to go here, customize names. And if you want to change any name, you can change it here. All right. So there is one more thing where there is this third tab called customize codes. So here are the codes which you can customize. So I have these codes are very important because these codes will help you render these specific icons. So what you're gonna do, what you need to do here is, if you want to change anything here, change it or just let it be like this. And here, before downloading it as a web font, click here on font name and change and give it any name. For example, I'm gonna give it a name of app icons, just like that, and just click on this download web font. Please note that this is absolutely free. There is no charges here. So as you see, when I clicked on this download web font, it downloaded in a zip folder. I'm gonna close this one. So here in this zip folder, I have several files, but I have to go into this font folder and I have to extract this app icons.ttf in my applications assets folder, and there I created this another folder called icons, and here I paste this app icons here. So I have already done that app icon before, so I'm not going to use this exact same one, but I'm going to use the one I have previously used. So also do one more thing for the future reference. Take a screenshot of this page so that you can easily remember which icon you have used and what is its name, so you can use it. So I have already done that. So let's see how I have done that. So first of all, I have created this folder assets. Here I have created a folder icons, and here I have pasted that app icon.ttf file here, just that. And I have taken the screenshot of this screen of the Fontello website after I have uploaded my icons, and I pasted it in here like this. I already have a preview of it. So this is the preview of my icons here. So what to do now? We have pasted it here, assets dot icons and this app icon.ttf. Now we are going to update our pubspecs.yaml. We click here, we go to fonts. This is all of these are icons, but they are in fonts format, so we have to assign them in font section of pubspecs.yaml. Here in fonts, give it a family name, app icons, and here define the give it the address, the location of where it is installed. So in my case, it's assets.icon.app icon.ttf. Hit Control S. It's gonna load it, and we're gonna jump back right into our home page. So first of all, as we see here in our emulator, our icons are not here. So let's just quickly remove this icon button here and give it a container so I can show you the whole steps properly. So I'm gonna give it a height of 24 and a width of 24, and I'm gonna give it a color of white. So these are our places where we have to put our icon. So how can we do that? So we, instead of this container where we have to put our icon, we gonna use icon button. I'm gonna use icon button because they are buttons which can hold icons, and they have all these ripple effects which looks and feels really like a part of an app. So inside this icon button, it's already showing us green curly lines which says that there is requirement of icon argument, and there is this another requirement of on pressed. So we let the on press just like that, and we gonna, instead of icon which is null here, we gonna give it icon. Okay, so in icon, how can we assign our icon here? So we inside our icon we have to give icon data, and inside the bracket we have to write 0x, and here we have to look at our reference. Here we know in our font format we have this E804. This position is assigned for our magnifying glass or the search icon. So remember this E804. So now you go back here, after 0x you write E804, and after that you have to, not here, but after this you have to specify the font family. Let's say you have several font families, font icons installed there, so you have to define this one. Oh, it's font family, and here you have to give it a name, the name which you assigned here in pubspecs.yml, this family name, app icons. Remember how caps and small characters are used here. So go to this place and assign font family the same name, app icons. Let me double check it. It's icons with S. So icons, and I'm gonna reformat the code, and I'm gonna hit Control S, and let's get back to our emulator and see here we have our magnifying glass or search icon here, and it is wrapped inside this beautiful icon button with beautiful ripple effect. So this is one of the icon that is done. So similarly we're gonna first give this white big stack of icon which is in the background the X shape. So how we gonna do that? We gonna go to our home page where it is defined. So since I have given the stack, if you want to look at the whole UI part of this app, you can find the GitHub link in the description. You can check that, so don't worry about that. So let's go in the stack. Here in the container, I have this container here, and here this is the container where I want to place my icon. So I'm going to copy this height. Why? Because I have done some calculation which would look better with my UI. So I'm not going to go in depth with why I have used this specific. So we can do that later. So first of all, inside the child, remove the container, just like we have used there. Give it an icon, just an icon. We are not giving here icon button. Why? Because we don't want it to be a button. It's just an X shape, just this one. It does not need to be a button, just an icon. So let's get back into our code. So here icon, as you have seen before, let me just check it again just one more time. Okay, it's icon data, and here inside the bracket we have to give 0x, and we have to specify the position. So we're gonna go back to our reference and see the position of our x, and it's E805. So I'm gonna do the same, E805, and after that I have to assign and or to tell the Flutter the font family so that it can easily get that icon. So it's gonna be our app icons, And I have to, there is one more thing I want to do in this custom icons. I have to give it a font size. By default it's 24, so uh, still I will give it this icon, not here. Let me check. Icon button. Okay. After this icon, I have to give it icon size of 24. So don't get confused by it. So we are back to this X shape, and here we have to give it a size, just like we have given there. So here I have to give it a size of size. Now just size. And let's see where the size can be assigned. I'm gonna just hit refactor. Oh, I don't want to refactor it. Does icon take size? Yes, icon takes size. So we're gonna jump up here. After this icon data, we have to give it a size, and we're gonna give it a size which I told you I have predefined it. So when I refactor it and hit Control S, and I'm gonna go back to my emulator, voila, you can see that X vector shape here. It's in font format, but it is absolutely scalable. So just like this, we have to give, so here see, it does not have ripple effect, but only this one has, because we have wrapped this in icon data and not this. It is just an icon. So quickly we gonna give icon to all of these places, and we gonna continue then. So here I'm going inside my, this is the container, this is the actually the first container which is here. So I'm gonna give it this icon of dumbbells. So let's get back into the code, and here inside the container, so just like I have copied the code from the above icon for the X shape, also have this I have defined this height for it, which I'm gonna copy again, and I'm gonna talk about this in some other video. So here in the column, first thing I have to do is I have to create an icon button, because we here want that ripple effect. We here want this icon to be a button. So here it needs two things. First thing is on pressed, and another thing is icon. Inside the icon, I'm sorry, inside the icon I have to provide this icon data, just like we have done before. And here you have to write 0x. Okay, why is this showing icon data can not be assigned to type widget icon? Okay, sorry. Inside the icon, we have to first provide it an icon widget, and here inside this icon widget we have to provide it icon data. And yes, we are doing it right. Icon data, and icon data has, what is this? Okay, so inside icon we have to give it icon data, and inside that we have to write 0x, and we have to write the position of our dumbbell, that is E801. So I'm gonna write E801 here, and after that I'm gonna give it again the font family. I'm specifying it, and it's our app icons. And after our icon data we have to provide it an icon size. Not after that, but here icon size of this, and I'm gonna refactor it, and I'm gonna hit save. So after I save, I go back to my emulator and see the icon is here. So I'm gonna quickly change all the remaining icons just like this. I'm gonna Control plus C here. Here I'm gonna paste it. Here I'm gonna paste it again. And here I'm gonna paste it again. And I'm gonna refactor all of them, hit save. go back to our emulator. Now all our dumbbells, but I have to change the shape position, so I'm gonna go and look at the reference. So punching bag is 803 and football is 802. So the last one is 803 and this one is 802. Let's jump back to the emulator. Okay, so only one icon left for it, and it is this X icon. This is 800. So let's get back into our code, and this is the first icon, this is second place, this is the third one. It has to be 800. Hit Control S and now go back to the emulator, and it is just like we wanted it to be. So just compare it. So it is just like the way we have designed it. Okay, so if you click on the emulator, they are all beautiful icons, and but they are not just an image, they are not just a png, they are actually font icons, and they are scalable. You can increase their size as much as you want, and they are very efficient. If you want to change their color, you can easily do that. If you want to see example, I'm going to do here. Let's go and change color of our dumbbell here. So let me check it where I can change the color. An icon, no, in icon, but an icon. An icon, it takes color. Okay, so if I have to change color, I have to go here after this comma of icon size. I have to change the color, and I'm going to change the colors dot red. Control S, and I go back here, it's instantly red colored icon. I don't need to create another PNG, another JPG. I can just write code and just one change we can change it completely, just like an SVG, but it is font. It is also beautiful, and it also most efficient way to do it. So let's just hit undo, Control S. So let me show you this another app which I have worked on, and here I have also used these icons. Here, this is my also another app which I'm working on right now. So these are also SVG icons or font icons, and you can see I have not created multiple icons with different colors. It's just one icon, and the code is automatically changing according to the activity. So here every icon here is a font icon. It automatically changes. Even this icon here, this search icon, if I click on the search bar, it automatically gets colored. So this is the power of this font icons. So hope I helped you in your project development in Flutter, and I really enjoy my time creating these videos for you guys. And my last video in my last videos I received some positive feedback and some love and some support from you guys. So it really, it was very small for other people if you compare it with other people, but for me it is a huge thing. So I want to keep continue doing this thing for you. And if you guys, if this video helped you in any way, so please hit that like button and share it to anyone else and your friends and anyone else who can get advantage from this video and learn things from this video. And if you want me to create another video to show you how I create these UIs, these beautiful UIs, tell me that in comment. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe. Welcome to the Baddest Developer Club, and thank you and have a nice day to all of you.